but it did affect me at the time. I wanted to hide.
The world of fashion may seem like a dream come true, but for some models, the reality was far from glamorous.
Finalist on The Bachelor, Gia Almond has died at the age of 29.
In part 1, we explored the lives of iconic models whose stories ended in tragedy.
Next, the hunt for answers in the death of a young model in Georgia.
Now, in part 2, we uncover even more haunting tales of beauty, overshadowed by heartbreak.
Guilty of manslaughter in the shooting death of his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp.
These women dazzled on the runway but faced struggles that fame couldn't fix. Join us as we reveal the untold stories of female models who left us, part 2. Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the surface of a dazzling smile? Lucy Gordon, a rising star in Hollywood and the modeling world, was known for her grace, talent, and warmth. Born in Oxford, England, Lucy made her mark not only as a model, but also as an actress, earning acclaim for her role in films like Serendipity and Spider-Man 3. Her beauty was undeniable, and her career was on a meteoric rise. But behind the scenes, Lucy carried emotional struggles she kept hidden from the world. On May 20th, 2009, at the age of 28, Lucy's life came to a sudden and heartbreaking end. Her passing left friends, family, and fans stunned, as the world lost a luminous talent far too soon. Her legacy, however, reminds us of the pressures faced by those in the spotlight and the importance of reaching out to those around us who might be struggling. Our next story honors a woman who fought her battles with grace and determination, leaving behind a legacy of hope and resilience.
Hi, my name is Eva Ekman. Greetings from Puerto Rico.
What happens when beauty meets resilience? Eva Iqbal was crowned Miss Venezuela in 2000, captivating audiences with her poise, intelligence, and confidence. Her triumph opened doors to a career as a model, TV host, and author, making her a beloved figure in Latin America. But in 2010, at just 27 years old, Eva was diagnosed with advanced breast cancer. Rather than retreating, Eva used her platform to raise awareness, documenting her journey in a book called Fuera de Foco, Out of Focus, where she shared raw, unfiltered photos and reflections. She inspired countless others to fight and brought much-needed attention to early detection. On December 17, 2011, Eva passed away at the age of 28, but her story continues to resonate with many who admired her bravery and openness. Eva's strength in adversity offers hope, while our next story explores a life taken abruptly, leaving unanswered questions in its wake.
The hunt for answers in the death of a young model in Georgia.
What began as an ordinary Monday morning turned into a chilling murder mystery in Georgia. Kelsey Quayle, a 28-year-old aspiring model, was driving to work in the Atlanta suburb of Riverdale on October 8, 2018, when her white Mazda 626 veered into oncoming traffic and collided with two other vehicles. At first, police believed it to be a tragic car accident, but a shocking discovery changed everything. When paramedics pulled Kelsey from the wreckage, she was unconscious and rushed to the hospital. There, doctors found a bullet lodged in her neck, revealing that Kelsey had been shot moments before the crash. She was placed on life support, but 3 days later, her family made the heartbreaking decision to let her go. Kelsey's murder remains an unsolved mystery, leaving investigators and loved ones desperate for answers. She had been driving to her job as a dental assistant, a role she took on while pursuing her dream of becoming a fashion model. Described as vibrant and full of promise, Kelsey's life was cut short in an act of violence that still haunts her community. From the streets of Riverdale, we now turn to another story, a tale of resilience shattered by unimaginable pain and a life lost too soon under the bright lights of fame.
Yolanda, te mando un beso muy, muy grande. Chao.
Have you ever felt the weight of expectations pulling you down? Lena Maranda, one of Colombia's most celebrated models and TV presenters, exuded charm and elegance. Her career was dazzling, with her face gracing magazine covers and her voice captivating audiences across the country. But behind her confident facade, Lena battled personal struggles and moments of despair that remained hidden from the public eye. On April 22, 2010, at just 29 years old, Lena's life came to a devastating end when she fell from her sixth-floor apartment in Bogotá. Reports revealed that Lena had locked herself in her room moments before the tragedy, leaving loved ones outside helpless to intervene. She had been deeply distraught, reeling from the recent collapse of her second marriage to Carlos Onate. From Bogotá, we turn to another story that gripped the world, a courtroom drama of love and betrayal that ended in heartbreak and tragedy.
You literally fall in love with Jamaica. You fall in love with being in love with love.
Riva Steenkamp, a South African model and law graduate, was known not only for her striking beauty but for her intelligence and warmth. She was an advocate for women's rights, often speaking out against gender-based violence. Her future seemed bright, until it was tragically stolen. On Valentine's Day, February 14, 2013, Riva's life came to an abrupt and heartbreaking end when she was fatally shot by her boyfriend, Olympic athlete Oscar Pistorius, at his home in Pretoria. Pistorius claimed he mistook her for an intruder, firing 4 shots through a locked bathroom door. In 2014, Pistorius was initially convicted of culpable homicide, a lesser charge akin to manslaughter, and sentenced to 5 years in prison. However, the conviction was later overturned, and in 2015, he was found guilty of murder. His sentence was extended to 13 years and 5 months in prison by South Africa's Supreme Court of Appeal in 2017.
Because I finally took that extra step and I opened up to him and
What makes a heart so full of love feel so heavy? Gia Almond, a stunning model and reality TV star best known for her appearance on The Bachelor, captured the world's attention with her radiant smile and warm personality. But behind the charm and beauty, Gia quietly struggled with inner turmoil that many never suspected. On August 14, 2013, Gia passed away at the age of 29. Friends later shared that she had been battling emotional challenges, compounded by the pressures of public life. From the bright lights of reality TV, we now journey to the life of another woman whose brilliance and beauty masked an equally profound sadness. Do we ever truly know what someone is going through? Viva Babaji, a former Miss Mauritius and celebrated model, enchanted audiences with her beauty and confidence. She became an icon in the Indian modeling world, known for her work on international campaigns and her vivacious personality. But Vivica's radiant exterior concealed deep personal struggles. On June 25, 2010, Vivica was found in her Mumbai apartment, having passed away at the age of 37. Reports revealed that she had been deeply affected by a recent breakup and financial challenges. Friends described her as someone who loved fiercely, but felt deeply when life took difficult turns. Vivica's story reminds us of the importance of emotional well-being, even for those who seem to have it all. From the glittering world of fashion, we now move to a tale of unimaginable cruelty and loss, where love turned into something far darker. What happens when the person you trust the most becomes the greatest danger. Kristina Joksimovic, a Serbian model, was known for her timeless beauty and elegant presence. She was a loving mother and friend who lived for her family and career. But in February 2024, Kristina's life came to a gruesome end at the hands of her husband. In February 2024, Kristina was found dead in her Binningen home near Basel, Switzerland. Investigations revealed she had been strangled, dismembered, and horrifyingly, parts of her remains were pureed in a blender and dissolved in chemicals. Her husband Thomas confessed to the killing, initially claiming self-defense, alleging she attacked him with a knife. However, forensic reports contradicted his account, finding no evidence to support his claims. Further insights suggest that Kristina was planning to leave Thomas, a decision that may have triggered his violent actions. Friends noted the relationship had been in crisis for months, with prior incidents of domestic violence reported. Thomas was arrested shortly after the discovery of Kristina's remains and remains in custody. As of now, formal charges are pending, and no sentence has been issued. Psychological assessments indicate he may suffer from mental illness, displaying traits of sadism and sociopathy. Kristina's tragic end underscores the critical importance of addressing domestic violence and supporting those seeking to escape abusive relationships. Her story serves as a somber reminder of the dangers that can lurk behind closed doors.
Shake your head again. Throw it down. Brush the hair down. Get down. Go way down and up like that.
Have you ever heard of a family curse? Margot Hemingway, granddaughter of literary legend Ernest Hemingway, was a model and actress whose life seemed destined for greatness. Her natural beauty landed her magazine covers and film roles, making her a household name in the 1970s. Yet Margot struggled with the weight of fame and the shadow of her family's troubled legacy. On July 1, 1996, she passed away at the age of 42 from an overdose. Her passing marked the continuation of a tragic pattern in her family, leaving friends and fans to mourn a woman whose light was dimmed far too soon. Margot's story is a poignant reminder of how fame and legacy can bring as much pain as they do glory. From her Hollywood highs, we move to the story of another remarkable woman whose final chapter was written far too early.
My name is Georgina Cooper. I'm from London and I'm with Premier Models.
What happens when the body bears the burden of a lifetime? Georgina Cooper, a renowned British model, captivated the fashion world with her striking looks and effortless elegance. Her career spanned decades, making her a celebrated figure in an ever-changing industry. But behind the glamour, Georgina faced personal struggles that ultimately took a toll on her health. In November 2024, just months after marrying the love of her life, she passed away at the age of 46 due to liver cirrhosis and internal bleeding. Reports revealed she had fallen ill while traveling abroad, and despite receiving treatment, her condition worsened rapidly. Her untimely passing left the fashion world mourning a true icon, while her loved ones remembered her for the warmth she brought into their lives. As we close this chapter, Georgina's story leaves us reflecting on the fragility of life and the resilience of the human spirit, a legacy that lives on in those who remember her. The stories of these models remind us that even the brightest stars can fade unexpectedly. Their beauty graced the world, but their lives were often far more complex than we ever knew. Which of their stories impacted you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth looks at the hidden stories behind the fashion industry. Stay tuned for our next video, where we continue exploring the legacies of those gone too soon.